Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to another video by me, Fortitude Fence here, and as you can see, playing some more 35th US, and we are here on Black Forest, one of my least favorite maps, I think, for 35th US, just because there's nowhere to hide, and there's kind of like a lot of open spaces. But I'll show off what I'm doing here. I changed my deck because they updated 35th US, like barely. I was a little bit disappointed, I think, in what ended up happening, because I think there was, like, in total, like, there's 2 tanks that got buffed for availability. There was these Cav Scout Dragons, and then, yeah, there was a rifle, so it was, like, only, like, 4 buffs in total. Not super duper wild, but anyway, though, we're mixing it up here. I changed my deck, like I was saying. I don't take the 50 cal Cav Scout Dragons anymore. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Instead, I opted to just take them unvetted and then put them in Hueys, and then just take another card and to just have them in trucks, and then just be able to forward deploy quicker and stuff like that. And then like later in the game, if I need recon, I can just quickly like air assault in some troops. Since they're like 85 points, I can get like 3 per minute, and I can do that for 2 minutes. So that's pretty solid in my opinion. Oh gosh, my throat's killing me today. Anyway, though, we're playing against some Homelander, playing against some 11th Cav. Pretty wild, pretty interesting. But yeah, we're just sort of like rushing up. We're gonna put some Cav Scout Dragons in here. Just sort of keep the tanks on the road. Put some tanks on the flanking positions down the road, and then just sort of like put the AA in the rear with the gear. So yeah, of course, Scout Helicopter. I think it's pretty useful these days. We'll go over to Homelander and see what he's doing. This man's starting off with a a double vet M1A1 Abrams. Pretty wild. It's got 3 dragons and then like a good old dismount troop. You don't see many people take dismounted troops because they're pretty terrible.
Looking for enemy planes.
They're a bit overpriced. I think like Pullman Cheeky are like the exact same price, and they get like more men. And like, I think they're cheaper too by 5 points. I don't know. Anyway, though, this unit's overpriced by 5, at least.
Recon unit at your orders.
And then yeah, of course, he thinks the good old AGL scouts, kind of like broken and busted these days. Fair enough. But another double vet tank. Pretty wild. And then Dragoirs, and then Nighthawk. No supply. But anyway, though.
Enemy spotted.
What name is this? Hattery? I don't get it. So I see this thing, right? And this thing's kind of busted these days, because I think it like disables all recon. At least I think so, anyway. It's not doing it for the recon heli, but I swear I could have seen it do it for like ground-based infantry. We'll see when these unload, unless I kill it before then. I think I'm going to kill it before then. But yeah, I don't like those very much. Even though I don't have radar optics. I just don't want them to like see any convoy, and then like try to like cluster bomb it, or like pick it off a seed or something, you know? Like classic Homelander. This is also pretty hilarious. So I come in, right, and I one-tap his fucking 8 HP heli. But he can't do it in a 1 pass against my fucking 4 HP heli. That's pretty hilarious in my opinion. Classic RNG right there. But we're meeting up here. Dude's got some LRS and some good old scouts. I'm just sort of taking a wide berth in my deployment. I didn't want to like engage too quickly, but getting a miss on this AGL really sucks, because now this guy is just kind of screwed. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him back as he's getting flanked by the other side. Try my best to get some tanks. I brought 2 Dusters at the start. I was concerned of that he was just gonna like heli rush me, because classic Homelander does do that. But yeah, making it fall back. Pretty good. It's gonna bring over that other tank. It's gonna buy more IHawks and stuff. Just kind of a chill start. We'll speed it along here. Poor micro on my part. I was just too slow to smoke it off. I didn't realize how fast this freaking thing shoots. It fires pretty quickly. So I had my recon heli over here, and I guess he went for it, and then it didn't work out. That's pretty wild. Speeding along again. So I see that IHawk, right? And I kind of want to like really get it. So the seat's coming in, right? Good times, good times. I got like the LGB in the back. I should have really invested in 3 planes, to be honest, before I did this. Because the seed plane misses, right? Of course, why wouldn't it miss? Classic. I'm able to get the LGB all on. Fucking IHawk goes for my fucking my seed plane instead of shooting at my LGB plane, but whatever. Because it did that, I tried to go for another one and I tried to be lucky on it, but it gets tapped before the bomb can land, and unfortunate, or I would have murdered both his IHawks. It was also very tragic. The seed wasn't able to snipe one of them. I would have been in a really good position. 11th Cav only gets like the 3 IHawks, and once those are gone, you can generally kind of like air spam them a bit. But yeah, once again, poor micro just got shite from this bush over here. Just couldn't see it. The new stealth mechanics for bushes are kind of nuts, not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping homie was lacking on the supply and wasn't gonna have that fucking reloaded, but he did. So I trade out my LGB for that double vet fucking M1A1 cav. So whatever, I guess. That was a pretty decent trade. Pays for itself, I guess. I probably should have bought another seed or like bought another cluster, like, and then try to hit the IHawk at the same time, but whatever. I was being greedy. I was feeling the pressure a bit. All my stuff is kind of like really damaged, so I'm pulling back from this town here, right? Let me get some more plane stuff going on here, because why not? So I got another fucking seed plane coming in. I want this IHawk. Unfortunately, I come at from a bad angle, but I'm still able to get it. But these fucking OH-58 CSs, I didn't see till it was too late, and I certainly didn't think they were gonna have the range to hit my fucking seed plane. But anyway, so now it's both my seed planes dead. I was able to shred his fucking LRS and whatever it was. I think it was another Engineer Dragon Squad, yeah. So that's pretty epic. But yeah, we're just sort of like hanging out back here, you know. All my stuff's kind of like, I don't know, pretty kind of dead. It's still the exact same opener from the start of the game. Now that is like lucky as heck. But anyway, they would come in with the F-16AT and snipe that M1 Abrams and then dodge like a bazillion fucking Stinger missiles. Just got a lot of this on a return fire. I don't really want it to, like, you know, get itself spotted and fucking die. Good old M40 down the road. It's gonna be incredibly obnoxious. And then yeah, scouting through this. Speed along a little bit more, I think. Just trying to pincer me off a little bit here. He's got a fantastic recon scout position here. You can see pretty much like everything coming down the road.
Enemy spotted.
I can't see like jack shit. Classic. But yeah, nobody went for this at the start, and so I'm eventually gonna start going for this and taking this 10 minutes in, which is pretty funny. I could have also zoomed down this way too, apparently, with the recon heli, but I guess I should have. But whatever. I was pretty focused on, you know, not dying right here. and like holding my ground. He sneaks his CV in here, so it's kind of becoming like a little bit of a bad tick. Kind of my bad. Got some planes coming in now. Slow it down here a little bit. And we're gonna have these bombers go for these two. I'm assuming one of them's gonna get just fucking nailed by the IHawk like immediately. So, that was some stuff, I guess. I don't know, I bombed some stuff and then didn't really lose anything. Kind of forced his tanks back. I'm gonna start buying some arty. Something I don't really do a whole lot of. But, yeah. Just sort of buying up a lot of supply, bring up some more engineer, M67. Like, it's still the exact same stuff I had at the start. Got some TOW2s on the flank, just to make sure I'm not going to get, like, flanked or anything. And just try to, like, defend my position and just not get overrun and bullied by M1A1 Abrams. He's got now triple fucking double vet ones here. I'm gonna do some probing with these bad boys. He's got like quite a heavy infantry. Oh, he did anyway. He's got a lot of these big squads. Able to abuse the range a little bit here and fire my M67. I'm gonna cycle him out once he gets low on ammo and starts getting too stunned, and it's not very accurate. It's gonna trigger him to attack me a bit. We got triple vet M1A1 Abrams here because of this CV right here. Absolute beasts of tanks. Not a whole lot I can do with my own tanks. I'm just sort of getting abused. Oof. Bring in a high-level LGB bomber and just kill one of the Abrams tanks before he's able to smoke it off. Dodge another bazillion fucking Stinger missiles. Oof. Not good times, not good times. But yeah, still just holding our ground. We're only getting +1. It's not the end of the world, but it's not fantastic. Pushes up and it puts a lot of pressure on my guys. Almost lose my M60 tank. Oops. I was spoken off because I wanted to like retreat this guy, and also I don't want anybody to abuse me with this fucking tree line here. He could wipe me out pretty good, and I just want to like abuse the line of sight down the road and stuff. So just make that a non-factor. We'll start bringing up more artillery as the game goes, but yeah, I really just want to hammer him in these positions as he's camping. Got an AT plane coming in from the side here. It's coming at a weird angle because of the building, right? But because of that, it fires at very close range and absolutely nails him in the first missile. So that's a double vet fucking Abrams tank down. And now he's just got one left here on the field and only unvetted ones. It's telling me a good signs because ideally I'm not gonna have to keep dealing with like a whole lot of pressure if he just runs out of tanks, right? If I just kill them all. But yeah, we'll just keep it going here, speed it up like maybe a little bit more. And then we'll slow it down. But yeah, I'm gonna bring up some Hueys. He's gonna start spamming out Panzer Grand Martyrs, and then Engineers, and then you know, a fuck ton more troops, and then of course, you know, CEVs, because why not? Just keep up the pressure. Oh, I lost my recon plane. I was flying around in the back. He finally put some supply into it. But yeah, massive infantry build-up here. Man is just prepared to just overwhelm. I was able to spot the CV as I was moving this guy up. So that's pretty nice. I'm able to stop this tick now. Yeah, bye-bye Jaguar 2. And then, whoops. But he's pushing across here. I'm gonna smoke off his fire support once again, so he can't just sit here and abuse the fucking tree line. It's gonna make him have to advance, and then he's pushing into the Hueys. Really not ideal. Of course, all my troops got fucking dragon scouts or whatever, so like, they're able to fire HGMs. I've been building up like a lot of tanks over the last few minutes and not buying so many planes. So I'm in a pretty swell position to counterattack here. Overextend with one of my Hueys. Man is just going for it. I'm stunning all these tanks pretty well. Yeah, we LGB that one. We bring out a cluster plane that makes it out alive, luckily, as the LGB was bait. But yeah, we clean up the IFB spam. Now he's forced to disengage, and now all his infantry just pushed forward is terribly overextended. So we've weathered through the storm here pretty well. We're only halfway through it. I'm still just buying more tanks. I still have a lot of tanks. A couple of them are injured. I've eaten through a lot of my supply tab actually throughout this point of the game. You see me buy a bunch of Hueys, and I think after like the 4 I buy here, I think I only have like I don't know, like 2 or 3 left or 4 left. I don't know. I think you get like 6. You get 8. No, you get 6. Yeah, so I only have like 2 left. It's been a very micro-heavy game of healing all my guys, so I'll just die. Like I was saying though, with this fantastic fucking scouting position, it seems like bad optics or bad stealth, like they really just have terrible stealth these days against like optics. But if anything it has like mediocre, it's like fucking invisible. Like, yeah. Because all this is bad. I don't know. Optics are in such a weird place right now, in my opinion. Stuff like good optics and tree lines are like too good. Anyway though, let's speed it along here. He's making up for a one last push here. He's got 6 CEVs. It's gonna go like absolutely shred me. It's got a single vet artillery. He's still just pumping out the tanks here, the unvetted and then the command one. I think after this purchase, he's only got another command tank left to bring out, and then he'll be out of tanks. But loses a CEV immediately. Oh yeah, then I micro around some scouts here, and then snipe this fucking scout. Yeah, I get a cheeky, I think it was like a side shot or something. That was pretty nasty on that Abrams tank. I haven't been checking how much supply he's been using, but I think it's been quite a bit as well. Just healing these tanks up. some ITOs getting some good lines of sight down there. And then, yeah, all the CVs are kind of just dying. And then we'll go ahead and pause it right there, because as you'll see, the game ended. Oof, I hope I'm not getting sick. I got over being sick fucking last month. It was terrible. I still have like a residual cough that just gets me like out of nowhere these days. But yeah, I'm bringing up the last of my M60 TTSs. I purchased every single one of them I could. As you'll see here, I got what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. I got 7. I got 8. I think I got like 8 tanks right here. It's pretty good stuff. But yeah, I was getting to the point where I really needed to just sort of like scout ahead and like blitz a position. It was getting to the point where I was really going to start trying to pressure the flanks with these Huey scouts, like I was saying. It's just incredibly nice to bring up a scout and then just quickly drop them in. It makes maneuvering a whole lot easier, and yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it that way for a while now. I think. My trade-off was I took less. The rifle dragons, and then I just took more engineer M67 because why not? But I'm not gonna go for so much of the 50 cal hotbox, like the shitbox spam. They're pretty terrible. They're a bit overpriced. They're like the exact same quality as like a 30 cal one, in terms of like lethality and all that, because the stupid reservist trait. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Certainly pretty interesting. Dealing with a triple vet fucking M1A1 spam at one point against 35th US. I've never been in that position. Certainly made for an interesting game. But yeah, classic Homelander. Good times, good times. This one paid for itself. This one kind of sucked. Like I killed it and then just immediately died. But yeah, it was pretty nice that these could kill the double vet ones. They're gonna be a massive fucking menace. This thing is surprising me. Normally these things like never hit. It's pretty good. I ended up killing my own guy. Don't ask me how. And then yeah, I think this one made it out, but just the repair time was taking a long time, so we only seen it once. I think I still had another another F111 cluster, and then another F16 AT to bring out. Yeah. And then yeah, losing those stupid things at the start, just poor micro on my part. I absolutely forgot how much these things like shred. It's like 2 shots at close range, and these things fucking just blown out of the water. And it happens so quickly. It's not like those T60. No, not that T60. T80s with like the autoloaders or whatever. Yeah, just hemorrhaged a bunch of planes. And then that's it. Not a whole lot of his stuff apparently got value. I was quite surprised as well. But yeah, we look at this. Actually, we'll go back up here. I lost something like 8 planes in a row. That's pretty wild. But yeah. It was just a really interesting game. He kept pressuring me when he really didn't have to. He had quite a tick lead. He could have just pulled back, camped, spammed MPGMs or whatnot. And then would have been like a bit of a longer, closer game. But he just wanted to steamroll through me. And it didn't work out, apparently. Because, wow. Anyway, though, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Yeah.